All right, Shalom. This is Arukar Room, not a Lion's Den of Yasharala camp. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Ha, Rakah, Kodash, Ma'amah. Double honors to the apostles and elders, the great millstone. And salutations to all the Akim around the four corners of the earth, pushing the truth sincerely. Salakia. Now, Roman therapy spray. All right. So with that being said, got a quick lesson, Lord willing, is edifying to the hopefully elect out there, and also the men, women, and children that believe in sincerity as well. All right. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and jump straight into it. 1 second, Babakasha. Khan. All right. First precept is Isaiah chapter 14, verse 12. It says, "How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nations." Khan, man, and Lucifer, son of the morning, man. Lucifer just means light bearer. All right, and Esau's out bearing their wicked light, man. You know, that word Lucifer can be used twofold. You know, it's always two sides of the story, for good and for evil. You know, but predominantly it's used for that evil side, man. But so with that being said, man, how art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nations? Con, man. So which did weaken the nations, man? Like in Jeremiah, how is the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder? And that whole hammer of the earth, all right, that hammer of the earth is Esau, man. All right, America that's been constantly applying all the pressure towards these other nations, man. It says, which did weaken the nations, all right, and most definitely America was that country, all right, that always put the pressure on everybody around the world, man. Spreading as we call it, demonocracy. You know what I'm saying? Here and there, you know what I'm saying? It says they enlarge their desires as hell, man. They increase of which that is not theirs, All right. And it said, which did weaken the nations, all right? So you did weaken the nations, which is a past tense, man. Like I went into yesterday in Joel, man. It say, proclaim ye amongst the Gentiles, all right? Let the weak say I'm strong. And that's what these other nations are doing, man. All right? They're lifting your foot up off their neck. They're finally seeing America for its true colors, man. All right. So with that being said, they said, which did weaken the nations. That's why you see all these different countries. All right. They're building up the military arsenals and everything. Me and the brother Thanyala was talking earlier. All right. He said Iran is going to have a nuclear weapon by the end of the year. All right. And basically we're at the end of the year right now. We just got a couple more months in it. 3 more. What is it? September, October, November, December. 3 more months, man. So with that being said, hey, they getting them ready, man. That's why the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai say he created the smith that bloweth the coal, man. All right, he's the ones that's giving these different bomb smiths, all right, the blueprint to make these ICBMs, intercontinental ballistic missiles, man. All right, the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai is giving them this knowledge, all right, to get these weapons ready, all right. Why? So it can be shot over here to destroy America, man. All right, which is Babylon in the scriptures. Okay. All right. Isaiah chapter 14, verse 13. It says, "For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of God. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north." And if I'm not mistaken, they did that in 1983 with the Star Wars program under President Ronald Reagan, man, when they launched the satellites. Basically, they want that, as they say, all seeing eye. They want to exalt themselves as if they were God, man. They're trying to be like the Most High, all right. But they can't never fill the shoes of the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, man. All right. 1, you're a wicked ruler. 2, you can't even hold the weight, man. All right. Just like Apostle Ricard was talking about earlier, man. All right, they basically trying to fill in some shoes that they can't even goddamn tie up, man. All right, it says, "For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of God. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north." Man, and they basically want to present themselves of being God, man. All right, that's why Job 9:24 says the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. All right, these people are wicked. All right, you see who's ruling the earth. All right, the so-called white man. All right, also known as Esau or Edom, which means red, man. All right, and that's most definitely what they are. When they get mad, what color they turn? Sad, happy, what color they turn? Red, man. Edom. Okay. Verse 14, it says, "I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. So, man, that's most definitely what they did in 1983 with the STARS program, man. They want to get it up, those satellites up there. That way they can see and try to see everything that's going on. You know what I'm saying? They can get the satellite, pinpoint the exact coordinates where they want that satellite to go, and they can beam right down on you, man, and get that visual of whatever they want to. All right. You know, which is going to also tie into with the RFID chip, man. You know what I'm saying? Just like Apostle Gabar Slaki Rakar said, man. Basically, that's just their spiritual powers on the left-hand side. All right. And 2/3 of our people that do take that chip, man, you're going to be destroyed right along with Esau, man. All right. Thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, these scriptures, man. All right. Verse 14 of Isaiah 14, it says, I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell, to the sides of the pit. So, man, is there like Scripture says in is it Job, as they fill their belly, man? Hey, the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is going to intervene. All right, they're not going to get the satisfaction of doing all this cruelty. They're not going to get the satisfaction of doing all this wickedness, man. The Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is going to catch them with the hand in the cookie jar, man. All right. It says, yet thou shalt be brought down to hell. And you see that is in the process of happening now, man. All right. Their pride is already exalted. They're already going past their boundaries, man. And you know, the Lord Yahweh, well, they're not going past their boundaries because the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, so like you have a set boundary for them to get to, man. And once they get to that line, that's it, done daughter, man. All right. but they already have, well, like I said, they're trying to be like the Most High. All right. Ascend above the heights of the clouds. They did that in 1983. All right, with the Star Wars program, to be exact, man, under Ronald Reagan. All right. So guess what? The Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is bringing them down. All right, He's going to bring them all the way down when it comes to the battle hand of those ICBMs, man, which is going to be America's downfall in the midst of World War III. All right, Esau is in the process of being brought down now. All right, why? How? Through the mouth of the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, through His prophets, man. Through Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, through the mouth of His prophets, like you. All right. So with that being said, hey, we're cutting them down now, like it says in Amos, either 5 and 6 or 6 and 5. All right. They're being hewn down by the prophets, man. They're being cut down. They're being cut asunder by the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, by His words. All right, through His prophets that we're speaking. Okay. Verse 16 of Isaiah chapter 14. It says, they that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the earth to tremble, that did shake kingdoms? Man, y'all a weak nation, man. America's a weak nation. All right. It was just the other day. NATO. NATO was like the news article said NATO basically can't handle Russia, man. You know what I'm saying, in the skies. All right. So Russia's that new powerhouse. And Russia got right up under their ring. Iran, up under their wing, Iran. All right. And with Iran, they just said they was planning on setting fire to all the U.S. military bases, man. And they basically said America doesn't have enough troops to basically counter them from doing it, man. All right. So everybody's calling America bluff, man. Everybody's standing up against America, you know. All right. It said, is this the man that made the earth to tremble, that did shake kingdoms? Come, man. You used to strike that fear in all these other different nations, but now you're not, man. Why? Because let's grab it real quick. One second, Babakasha. This is Joel 3 and 9. It says, proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war. Wake up the mighty men. Let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up. And that's what's happening, man. All these different nations, different nations are building up their military arsenals, getting them ready. You know, they're getting ready for war. I forgot who that was. They basically said they haven't prepped themselves for war in over 200 years. I just read an article on that earlier. So with that being said, hey, it's the time of war, man. All right. Like it says in Jeremiah chapter 50, the sound of battle is in the land. And what is that sound of battle, man? The sound of World War III. All right. And those tensions are constantly escalating, man. All right. 1 second, Babakasha. Khan Salaki. So basically with that being said, I'm going to go back to Joel chapter 3, verse 9. It says, proclaim ye this among the Gentiles. Prepare war. Wake up the mighty men. Let all the men of war draw near, let them come up. And that's most definitely what's going on now, man. All right, just going back again, all these different countries that are building up their military arsenals. All right, why? Because they're going against the whore, man. You know what I'm saying? The whore that's been constantly spreading all these diseases. All right, when I say diseases, I'm referring to like their philosophies, their demonocracy, man. All right. Verse 10, it says, beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say I am strong. And that's most definitely what happened, man. All right, you got North Korea, Iran, Russia, China, all these different countries. All right, they were once up under America, man. You know what I'm saying? Under America in fear or whatever the case may be. But now they're finally standing up on their 10 toes, all right, booting up against America. So with that being said, America's losing its power seat, man. America then lost its power seat. All right, a couple years ago, Russia launched their new form of currency, the petro ruble. All right, also with China, they launched the petro yuan. So with that being said, that's also weakening America right there financially as well. All right, so basically stabbing them directly in the heart, man. So with that being said, hey, everything doesn't have to be physical, man. It's a game of chess. All right, and it's most definitely being played. All right, 1 second, Babaka Shah. Going back to Isaiah chapter 14, verse 16, it says, they that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the earth to tremble, that did shake kingdoms? Con, man, this the guy, these the people, this the nation that used to strike fear into everybody. For instance, man, I seen a post once this whole pandemic started off, you know what I'm saying, pandemic, whatever the case may be. All right, basically saying it was a post dude made, man, we finally see America for what it truly is. A third world country in the Gucci belt, man. So really, man, it's a poor ass country with a facade over his face, all right, that make it seem like it's all a golden city and whatever the case may be, man. But really, it's just a fucking big grave. That's all it is, man. All right. Verse 17 of Isaiah chapter 14. It says that made the world as a wilderness and destroyed the cities thereof, that opened not the house of his prisoners. Con, man. So they made the whole world a wilderness, man. Esau made the whole world a wilderness. Straight chaos out here. All right. And destroyed the cities thereof, that opened not the houses of his prisoners. Con, man. And who are the prisoners? All right. The so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. All right. We're the prisoners. Why? Because we're constantly oppressed by this nation, man. All right. If I'm not mistaken, what our elder in the camp call this place? Prison planet, man. All right, this is all it is. We're locked down in this place, man. All right. For one, we're serving out a punishment. All right, we're serving our punishments. Why? Because we broke the law, statutes, and commandments of the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man. So basically, hey, you just got to think about it being on punishment, you know. But hey, those chains are definitely coming up off us, man. They're being lifted right now as we speak. Okay. So with that being said, hey, it's a balance in this thing, man. Like the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahweh say, a false balance is abomination to him. So as Esau decreases, all right, we're increasing, man. And as we increase, they're decreasing, vice versa, man. All right, we can't have the same plateau, you know. One has to be exalted, one has to be abashed, all right, brought low. And that's Esau being brought low, man. And the nation of Israel is rising, man. All right. Why? Because, hey, those that make mention of the Lord, we're not keeping our silence, man. We're constantly, all right, putting up videos, constantly going at this devil, man. All right, constantly marking those that causing division. And first and foremost, we're constantly exalting the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man. All right. So with that being said, America's finished, man. All right. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut down to the ground, which did weaken the nations? All right. How are you brought so low, man? All right. It's by the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua through the mouth of his prophets, man. All right. According to prophecy. All right. This place is going to be utterly destroyed. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Thus saith these scriptures, man. By 200 million missiles, thermonuclear missiles, man. ICBMs, intercontinental ballistic missiles, man. All right. So with that being said, Lord willing, this video was edifying. All right. Once again, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Ha, Rakah, Kodash, Ma'amath. Double honors to the apostles and elders of the great millstone. And salutations to all the Akim around the four corners of the earth, pushing the truth and sincerity. All right. Keep pushing, man. We're almost out of here. Shalom.